This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome aboard the Port Key Passport, with service to magical destinations around the world. Please fasten your seatbelt, put your seat in whatever position you prefer, and set electronic devices to subscribe. If you are seated in an exit row, no one cares. Please ensure young children are securely elsewhere. Hosts, please prepare for takeoff.
This is episode 3 of the Port Key Passport. Hello, I'm Tionni, your host for episode 3 of the Port Key Passport. And I would love to introduce my co-host for today, Brittney.
Hi.
And we have a special guest co-host that will be joining us today. You know her from Giving That News Girl. I know I'm not doing this right. Giving That News Girl.
She's giving that news, girl.
Thank you, Brittney. She does the news segments. Here's April.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us, April. This is going to be a very exciting one to talk about. We are going to get into a new recurring series about cuisine, where we break down every cuisine that can be found on Disney property. So this is something that we're going to continue to do every once in a while. This episode's cuisine will be focusing on one of my personal favorites, Italian food.
Yes.
And just a quick disclaimer, I don't know how you all feel about this. My first choice wouldn't be to get Italian food at Disney, but they do have some very good options if you're really craving Italian and you happen to be at Disney. So let's see what those choices are. We're going to go through every single park to see what Italian options they have, and that will be including pizza. We'll also talk about Disney Springs options, and we'll go to the West Coast and talk about California Adventure and Downtown Disney as well, and see what kind of options we have for Italian cuisine. So we're going to jump right in and start with Brittney and see what Disney Springs has to offer.
You know, something I noticed when I was looking at these restaurants, I have not eaten any of the Italian in Disney Springs. And I was just like, oh, wow, I didn't even know this was here. There was one of them, the one I'm going to tell you about right now, I literally didn't know existed. And so now I'm like, okay, well, I've got to go and eat here immediately.
I think it's in the cut. Like it's hiding.
Yeah.
Like hideaway.
Yeah, I feel like Disney Springs has some real hidden gems. But the first one I'm going to talk about is called Enzo's Hideaway. It is table service, so you will be getting full service from a waiter. It is inspired by Florida's secretive rum running past. Ooh. I don't know why I made that spooky, but it sounded spooky. Disney says this watering hole specializes in barrel-aged cocktails and has the largest selection of rums and scotches than any other restaurant at Disney Springs. So if you are looking for a little libation, this might be the place to go. Also, they have imported meats and cheeses. Ooh. They have rustic pasta dishes and a lot of different Italian-inspired entrees. Since this is table service, reservations are highly recommended. Don't try to just walk up in there on a Saturday night at 6 p.m. and think you're getting seated. It's not going to happen. But they do have a lot of like traditional pastas like spaghetti, ravioli, rigatoni, that kind of thing. So it seems pretty family friendly. Now, since I have not eaten there, I did look up some other reviews to just kind of get like a taste of what other people are saying. On Google, their review is a 4.3 out of 5. So pretty good. And I found a review from someone named Zach Fortier. Zach says, nice spot to hide from the hectic, I think he missed a word there, from the hectic of Disney Springs. I had an amazing dinner here and it was quiet and relaxing with delicious food and fantastic drinks. I definitely would recommend this as a dinner option and I will be coming back for sure.
Okay.
So sounds like a nice little place to get away from the hustle and bustle.
Yeah. I was just going to say something about Enzo's Hideaway. I've never been, but now I'm definitely very intrigued because good drinks and Italian food sounds amazing. I guess it's just one of those restaurants you never hear about. You hear about the Homecomings and the, and even the Edison, which is not even that popular, but I guess it must be hidden. I'm kind of curious where it is because I feel like I've been there enough that I should have seen it or ran into it. So maybe there just needs a little bit more advertisement of where it's located.
I'm definitely not looking that up right this second because I'm also curious of where it's located and why I have never seen this before. It's located in the landing at Disney Springs.
Okay.
Is what it says.
Whereabouts would that be?
That's a good question, April.
It's probably like in one of those random alleys that are just like off to the side of the bridge or something.
I'm like, what is the landing?
Right.
I've never been to Disney Springs. I don't know. I've never been to
Disney.
Disney.
The West Coast girl, I know where the Lego store is. I know where
You're like, that's it. That's it.
Right. I'm like, I also know where our Lego store is, and then like ...
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. I mean, I always think I know where things are in Disney Springs until I get there, and I've walked the entire perimeter of Disney Springs to get to the place that was right in the front by the buses.
Okay, here we go. I got it, y'all. I got it. Hang on. Let me find Enzo's Hideaway. It's kind of like in the middle of Disney Springs. It's when you go over the bridge. It's really close to the Edison, if you guys know where that is.
Okay, I'm picturing. I think I might know. Is it like across from the Edison, like somewhere over there?
Yes. It is hidden away. They were not kidding when they named it Enzo's Hideaway. Because it is definitely hidden.
Is rum running a bad thing? Well, they said secretive. So maybe that's why it's
I'm
hidden.
thinking prohibition-ish, kind of.
Are they trying to make it sort of a speakeasy?
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. So,
right.
Yeah, so they wanted to be a little hidden. Okay.
That sounds fun.
I'm going to have to go there ASAP because that sounds really good.
Ooh, food review.
Yeah, I will take one for the team and eat all the pasta dishes, yes. So the next Italian restaurant we're going to talk about at Disney Springs is Marie and Enzo's Ristorante. And I'm wondering, is this the same Enzo? Was this like his up and up business? And then the rum running was like on the side? That was his side hustle?
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, what Disney says about this is you won't need to fly to southern Italy in order to get a taste of traditional Sicilian dishes. So their menu has a lot of family-friendly foods. They have, oh my gosh, I can never say this word, but let's try it. Arancini di carne, which
I think it's arancini.
Dang, I was so close. So if anybody doesn't know, that's rice balls stuffed with meat, and I've never eaten here either, but I have had arancini other places, and it is delicious. They also have eggplant parmesan. They have handcrafted pastas, fish, steaks, and they also do a big Sunday brunch too.
Ooh.
Okay. Again, reservations are highly recommended because this is a table service situation. So don't come in there Sunday for brunch and think your party of 12 is getting seated because it's not happening, okay? And I don't want you to be disappointed, all right? They also do serve pizza here for the kids. It is not on the regular menu, but it is on the kids menu. So be aware, because I did see some reviews where people were a little upset because they thought they were going to be able to get pizza and that was not available. Also, since, as I said, I haven't eaten here, looked up some reviews. It got a 3.8 out of 5 on Google. You know, not terrible, but not as good as the Rum Runners next door. But I found a review from Craig O. And Craig said, felt the place to be much better than the rating. So that's good. Meals were well presented and hot. Food was flavorsome and plenty of it. We love that. We love a healthy portion. Prices were what you would expect for the food and the service that you receive. We sat at the window with a great view of the balloon. Staff were courteous and knowledgeable. The venue looks amazing, and it was overall a great experience.
I think the most important point in that review is that there was a great view of the balloon.
Okay. That's really cool to be able to have that awesome over the little lagoon view when you're eating dinner or lunch.
Okay, not as excited about this restaurant as Enzo's Hideaway, but it still sounds pretty good.
So our next stop on our Italian food journey in Disney Springs is going to be Pizza Pont.
I think it's Pizza Ponte.
Dang.
Pizza Ponte or T. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and let everybody know if you haven't caught on yet. I can't pronounce
Pizza
anything.
Ponte. Pizza Ponte. I'm going to go with that.
Pizza Ponte. That's what we're going with. So Pizza Ponte is a quick service restaurant. So yay for quick service. You're right. I don't know. I'm a quick service girly. I think I prefer just to get in and get out and go about my day and keep doing the things I want to do in the parks or in the springs. I mean, it's nice to do a table service every once in a while, but you know, I just like to get in and get out. Mm-hmm. So you also don't have to have reservations for these quick service places. So if you are kind of just winging it and you get hungry, you can just stop in here. So they have made to order sandwiches. They also have Sicilian style pizza by the slice. And they also do house baked Italian pastries too. So you can get your sweet tooth here as well as your savory. They also do have a selection of Italian beer and wine there as well. I haven't eaten here either. They have a 4.1 out of 5 on Google.
Okay.
And found a review from Felicia Pitts. And she says, we wanted a quick bite to eat in Disney Springs, and my husband saw this place up some steps. We didn't have to wait at all to get service. The pizza was so big, and trust me, those slices were worth it. Perfect for a good lunch. We'll definitely be back when we visit again. And Felicia actually included some pictures, and those slices are huge. It's probably a good 2.5 pieces of pizza in one slice.
Oh my God.
Those things were huge. And I'm actually kind of a little interested in this because I love pizza. Give me a big, like, New York style, this greasy pizza. I'm in. And that's what it looked like. It looked really good.
Do you fold your New York slice?
No,
Brittney?
I don't fold my slices. I feel like my tongue is only getting bread.
And
I just...
Honestly, I don't have a preference being from the New Jersey, New York area. I've done both. It's not a big deal to me.
April, what do you do?
You know, I've tried to fold them, but every time I fold them, all the cheese comes out in the first bite. So I don't do this anymore.
And when you fold it, you do see all that grease drip out in a pool. So I don't know if that might be appetizing to some people.
Okay, so we've got one more place in Disney Springs, and it is called Terralina Crafted Italian. I said that one right. Yes. So this one is table service. Again, get you a reservation. Disney says, gather your family together in a warm, rustic setting and enjoy authentic Italian dishes. So they have a wood burning oven. You can never go wrong with those. And they have hand tossed pizzas, pastas, fresh vegetables, and more. And they also have a rotating and extensive wine list. So if you're a wino, here's where you go.
Nice.
4.3 out of 5 on Google. And I found a review from Nicholas V. And Nicholas says, came here for dinner in Disney Springs. I had a reservation, but as expected, traffic was horrible, which caused me to be about 10 minutes late to the reservation. This was no problem. I had a child with Down syndrome in my group, and the restaurant went above and beyond to satisfy his needs. Nicole was our waiter, and she was great in recommending dishes and accommodating our group.
Oh,
So good to know. Yeah.
It's like Nicole Singleton.
When she is not giving us tips on the podcast, she is a server at Terralina. So go say hi.
5-star server at Terralina.
Yes. So now I'm thinking Terralina is going up the list too, because a wood fire pizza. Yes. Yes.
Awesome. We have so many different things to eat at Disney Springs, and I always end up at the same place. So maybe I should try something different. Maybe Enzo's Hideaway is up first.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So I mean, that's all of Disney Springs Italian. We can get into the theme parks, which is where all of you tend to hang out. So let's see if they have any good Italian inside the parks. And we're going to start with probably the park that has the least amount of options. Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom only really has pizza place, and it's going to be a quick service that you can find in Discovery Island, which, as we know, Disney does not do great with the quick service pizzas. I haven't had the pleasure of having one because every time I hear anything about them, it's not good, and they always describe it as a puffy pizza, which doesn't sound great to me.
That is so accurate.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very puffy. Some people enjoy that. Okay, so let's see. Disney describes it as make your appetite extinct with pizzas, salads, desserts, and more. Wow. All while spying critters gracing a series of colorful murals and mosaics in 5 theme rooms. Here you can get cheese, pepperoni, or sausage and pepperoni pizza. And you can get classic Italian items like gnocchi primavera and chicken parm. Yeah. Pizzafari. That's what you can get. I assume it's like very standard cafeteria Italian food, but I'm just assuming all this because I've never been here. The review that I have is a 3.8 out of 5 stars on Google from DDF. Nice decor, quick service. I like the fact that the sandwich came with a small Caesar salad and not fries. The sandwiches were ready in 10 seconds. That's not good. So it was all pre-assembled. Which made the chicken soggy. But the food was 4 out of 5, service 4 out of 5, and the atmosphere was 5 out of 5. So I guess
Nice.
take all of that with a grain of salt. I don't know. I don't know what to think. 3.8 out of 5. I mean, that's like the general Google review. Yeah, and that seems about right. Like that's what I pretty much hear from people who have been to Pizzafari. So I don't know if I'm gonna try that. Do you all think you would try Pizzafari in a pinch?
It's never been on my to do.
Right.
I think I would just not eat Italian, if I'm being honest.
I have
At any
actually
park?
No. If the option was like eat Pizzafari or
Mhm.
eat something that's not Italian, I would probably go not Italian.
Right, exactly. And April,
'Cause
you
there's-
said you've eaten Pizzafari?
I have actually had Pizzafari with my son. It was nothing to write home about. I mean, it was a decent value for the two of us. It filled us up, but it wasn't all that great.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it's terrible. It does what it has to do, and I think people who go there know that, and that's their goal. So you need those places. Everything can't be amazing in Disney. There's got to be a balance. All right, so let's go to Epcot, where there's like a whole Italian pavilion where the food's got to be good, right? All right, so we're gonna go over to Italy Pavilion and World Showcase, Tutto Italia Ristorante. Delight in warm service and traditional favorites at this Italian restaurant. Short and sweet. You could get fettuccine, spaghetti, lasagna alla bolognese here, and other classic Italian dishes. The general Google review is 4.7 out of 5, which is pretty high. From Emma Bishop, I am a very picky eater. She puts that in all caps, very picky eater. And my sister and I ordered stuff that I normally wouldn't eat. The food was fantastic, and our waitress, Rosella, was so kind. The service here is absolutely amazing. Everyone is so nice, and it's honestly one of my best dining experiences here at WDW. Food 5 out of 5, service 5 out of 5, and atmosphere 5 out of 5. So that sounds great. I mean, I actually haven't heard much about this restaurant because the next thing that I'm going to talk about usually takes over that conversation.
Can I say really quick? I have eaten there.
Okay.
And it was delicious.
Oh.
It was really good. I got the lasagna. I've eaten there several times, and it has always been so good. So good.
Is it booked up usually? Because I feel like no one ever talks about this place.
Yeah, it's not. And I think it's because it's next to the one you're probably about to talk to or talk about. Mm-hmm. And I feel like everyone goes to that one. And I'm like, yo, this place is right here. And it's like really good.
So would you prefer this over the place we're about to talk about?
It depends on what I'm going for. It depends on what specific Italian food I'm in the mood for. If I want lasagna, I'll go to, what is it? Tutto
Italia.
Yes. But if I want pizza, I'll go to the other place.
And the other place is, you guessed it, Via Napoli. Discover authentic Italian cooking, including hearty pastas, fresh salads, and pizzas perfected in wood-burning ovens. You can get obviously pizza and other Italian favorites like tortellini and fettuccine. I have eaten at least, I think, a couple times and gotten the individual pizzas. I believe it was like a meat lovers, or maybe I created it, which I think the toppings are a separate cost, which makes this meal very expensive. And I really enjoyed it though. I really like it. My husband was like, it's all right. I think a little New York came out of him. He didn't understand what was the big deal about that pizza. And I enjoy it a lot. But yeah, like I said, it gets very pricey. That's definitely something you should prepare for, that it is not cheap pizza, but you do get a lot. It is very filling. You'll probably take some home. If you get one of those really, I forgot what you call it, the really big pizzas. It's some Italian measurement. That's the name of it, where it's really big. Those are for like a family though. So it's definitely worth your dollar. It's not like you're getting a little bit of food, but it can get up there in price. So I guess to piggyback off of what Brittney said, if you're in the mood for pizza, go to Via Napoli. If you really want good Italian dishes, go to Tutto, because I heard the Italian dishes at Via Napoli is okay. You go for the pizza. So I think that's everything in Epcot, because I mean, that's the Italian pavilion. So naturally, those are the restaurants that are in Italy. And we can move on to Hollywood Studios. Brittney, what do they have
Yeah.
there?
So they have one table service and one quick service. The table service, I did eat at, oh man, it was so long ago when I ate there, but I have eaten here. It's Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano. And the way Disney describes it, which is how I love this, the vivacious Mama Melrose serves up home-style Italian fare with flavors as bold as she is.
Nice.
Yes, Queen. We love it. So I honestly don't remember anything about this restaurant. I remember it was a special occasion and they brought us champagne on the house, which was nice. And I believe they brought us a dessert as well. But I remember the food being very good. And they do offer, like your regular kind of appetizers you're going to see in an Italian restaurant, like flatbreads, calamari. They also have authentic pastas. They've got chicken and seafood. They've got steak. So they've got, something for everybody there. And they also have tiramisu and they have a Ghirardelli chocolate and cherry tort. Yeah. So I've like all three courses are like hit after hit after hit.
So good that you don't remember it at all.
I don't remember it. It was like 10 years ago. It was so long ago. All I remember is that I enjoyed the atmosphere. I enjoyed the service.
Okay.
And I enjoyed the food. Couldn't tell you to save my life when I ate, but I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It does have a 4.3 out of 5 on Google. And I found a review from Jenny B., who says Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano at Hollywood Studios offers a cozy Italian dining experience that is a pleasant break from the Florida heat. I had the chicken parmigiana with spaghetti and the garlic cheese bread. The chicken parmigiana was delicious, featuring a crispy breaded chicken cutlet topped with melted mozzarella and marinara sauce, served over a bed of spaghetti. The garlic cheese bread was a delightful starter with a nice balance of garlic and cheesy goodness that was both crispy and soft. The service was commendable, with attentive and friendly staff ensuring a pleasant dining experience. Overall, Mama Melrose's provided a delightful respite with its comforting Italian fare and inviting atmosphere, making it a great choice for a meal at Hollywood Studios.
That was a professional review.
Okay. Jenny said, I am a professional writer. Yeah, that was great. Now we're going to take your expectations way down, okay? And we're going to go to Pizza Rizzo. Oh, man. Okay. So I never ate at Pizza Rizzo. I ate here when it was Pizza Planet, when it was Toy Story themed back in the day. But from the pictures I'm seeing, it looks like it's pretty much that same kind of, what did you call it? Puffy pizza?
Yeah, puffy pizza. Mm-hmm.
It looks like the same kind of puffy pizza. They have pizza, they have meatball subs, and they have antipasto salad. Everything is Muppets themed. It's run by Rizzo the Rat. It seems very like family friendly. It is quick service, so you can just pop in whenever you want to. So it did get a 4.2 out of 5 on Google.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Honestly, look, some people I feel like their taste buds are just like food is food. I don't care how it tastes, food is food. For me, I'm not eating a puffy pizza. I'm just not going to do it.
Me neither.
Especially with the prices at theme parks, I'm not going to spend that money on food that I'm not going to like thoroughly enjoy. But anyways, I found a review from a user called Nate's Trip. And this is what he said. Try to avoid lunch or supper time. Between these hours, the wait is reasonable and the service is impeccable. You will find several tables and the freshness of the air conditioning. The pizza was good, but nothing more. The Caesar salads that came in combination with the pizza were made well in advance to the point where the salad was soaked in dressing. The salad was therefore not edible.
At least he said the pizza was good.
But nothing more.
But nothing more. That's all I'm giving you.
But don't get crazy. It was good, but don't get crazy. Okay.
I mean, we're already at a rough start because it's like a pizza place run by a rat. And I personally, especially after the Pizza Rat saga, would not want to picture a rat running the pizza restaurant.
If it's not Remy, get off my food. Okay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I heard there's like some cookie there that people love. And I think it's just like a simple cookie that looks like a pizza that people enjoy. It's probably a simple sugar cookie, but people seem to like it. Maybe it's soft and delicious. I don't know, but I hear a lot about it now. So maybe go there for the cookie.
I'm finding this cookie.
I'm all about a good cookie.
Yeah. So, I mean, here you go. Pizza Rizzo. Go get the cookie. not the pizza. That's the new slogan. Now that we've gone through what Disney Springs, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios has to offer by way of Italian, let's get into a food review of Tony's Town Square, which I believe is the only Italian restaurant in Magic Kingdom, and Brittney and Jack have gone there. So, Brittney, you want to take it away?
Yeah, Tony's Town Square is all themed after Lady and the Tramp. And this kind of used to be the joke restaurant, if that's how you can, nobody ate at Tony's Town Square.
Yeah,
it wasn't
I think
good.
I heard that. Yeah.
It wasn't good. It wasn't, you just didn't want to spend your time or your money there. So we had heard that they had recently gotten a brand new menu. So we're like, let's go check it out, And people have been posting stuff on TikTok, and there's this one specific thing that we got because we saw it on TikTok. It's homemade garlic bread made in-house, and they Jenga stack it up.
Oh
okay.
My God. Say less. That's all.
Okay. Then they bring out this carafe. That's too big of a word, but I was exaggerating. It's this little thing you can pour. It's like Alfredo sauce.
I'll go.
Yeah, they brought out a massive cauldron of this Alfredo sauce, I guess. You can be basic and just dip it in there, but no, we're going extra. We poured it all over the top.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just like this fountain of carbs and soon to be regret. And it was so good. Oh my gosh. We destroyed that. It was embarrassing.
So, the garlic bread is stacked like Jenga pieces, and then you pour this.
And then you pour the Alfredo sauce over it. And it is
God.
It's so good. Okay.
Good.
So, okay, let me tell you how Disney describes restaurant because it's adorable. They say everyone loves Italian, but this is no ordinary Italian restaurant. It's where Lady and the Tramp had their first kiss. Aww, so cute. It is table service, so again, get you a reservation. Check-in process and everything was super smooth. They tried to sit us outside, and we were like, no, it's hot. Can we sit inside, please? So they took us back in, and your waiter actually comes out and gets you. Our waiter was phenomenal. He was so nice. We were asking, would you get this or this? He was really honest with us, because I was trying to make up my mind between this beef short rib and spaghetti. And he was like, honestly, you can go to 5 other places on Disney property and get spaghetti, but you can't get that. This is the only place you can get that short.
Don't you love when the waiters are honest?
Yes.
Tell me the truth. What would you eat if you were on your lunch break right now?
Right.
Right.
So he was super nice. The service was amazing. I ended up getting the braised beef short rib. Oh my gosh. It was phenomenal. The meat was just falling apart, and it had this pepperoni sauce. So there was pepperonis in there. I don't know if you've seen those Golden Crown tater tots. They're kind of like flat tater tots in there.
That sounds
and
good.
broccolini. Yeah. My goodness, it was so good, y'all. So flavorful. And it was the perfect amount of food that I didn't feel like I was dying walking around after I had that.
So the garlic bread with the
Listen, I think Jack and I just blacked out and ate that garlic. Just gone, okay? That stuff was so good, y'all. If you go here, please get the garlic bread. If you don't get anything else, get the garlic bread.
I just go get the garlic bread.
Just go get the garlic bread. You don't even have to eat. God, it's so good. I'm sitting here do I have time to get to Disney and
not
grab
fair.
an order of that?
Brittney, do not do that because I can't and nor can April right now. So
listen, I would have to drive an hour and a half, and I'm not trying to do that for garlic bread.
I would have to drive 18 hours. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's all good. No, we'll live through you.
I would have to drive 4 days.
Oh yeah, true. You're in Vegas.
That's true. Yeah. So Jack had the rigatoni alla vodka, and he added shrimp to it. And just by the look on his face, I can tell you he enjoyed it. He said it was very, very good. He enjoyed the flavor, and that the shrimp was cooked perfectly. It does have a Google rating of 4.2 out of 5, which is wild to me because it should absolutely have a 5. And also a little tip, if you don't mind sitting outside, if you get an early lunch reservation, you can sit on the porch, and it's a private little viewing area for Festival of Fantasy because it comes through there.
Nice. That's a great
Yeah.
tip.
I would absolutely say give Tony's Town Square a try. Give it another chance if you've been there before because they have significantly improved.
Wow. This restaurant went from basic to phenomenal.
Yes.
That's amazing. 4.2 out of 5 for a restaurant that people avoided.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, isn't it like right in front of the park too?
It's
like,
right when you walk in directly to the right. It's right next to where you meet Mickey.
Wow, that's great. Like,
Yeah.
I'm intrigued that a restaurant could be like from shun to like amazing.
Yeah, they've done one.
I would hope that like Disney could do that with any, because you feel like, why are some places in the same area not good, but then that next place is amazing? That's always a crazy phenomenon to me. You're putting that good food there and then the basic food over here. It just doesn't make sense. So I think that's cool when they like refresh their menus and try to work on a restaurant that you know, you don't want to just say like, oh, that's just my whack restaurant that I have. Like,
Right.
we'll just leave it like that. So that's awesome. That was probably the best review that we've heard so far. So we also, yeah, I mean, that was great. April, what did you want to say? Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what I hear from this restaurant is that it would be perfect for you, Tionni, so you could eat and enjoy some Italian food and see the parade without having to wait.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see. Is it on the route of Boo to You?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, now I feel like but didn't we say
Well, if
like
it's
one of our
on
number?
Festival of Fantasy, wouldn't it be on Boo to You?
That's what I would think.
We did say a tip that you should not book a table service during Mickey's Not So Scary. Can't be.
I mean, if you want to
I
spend
wasn't
your whole
thinking-
time.
I wasn't thinking Mickey's Not So Scary. I was thinking during the day and seeing Festival of Fantasy.
Yeah, I have no plans to go to Magic Kingdom this next trip during the day, really. Full disclosure, out of all the parks, it's probably... Well, Epcot... See, Epcot used to be my least favorite, but then they were smart, and they put Cosmic Rewind in it, and then it just, like, elevated it. Now Magic Kingdom's last.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so they knew what they were doing. They know what they're doing. They sprinkle a little major attraction in each park to make sure you go to all of them. They know. They know. All right. So we also promised that we were going to talk about Italian on the West Coast. So we have our West Coast resident, April, who's going to give us a rundown on some of those. April, are you ready?
Sure. So I am actually going to start at Downtown Disney, mainly because just like Disney Springs, you can go there without a park ticket. Unfortunately, unlike Disney Springs, you do have to pay for parking. But most of the restaurants and shops will validate, so parking is right around $10 instead of $30.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that is the only bummer though.
I don't think I realized that you don't pay at Disney Springs. It's because I'm never driving.
Yeah,
Never driving.
At Disney Springs, I mean, at least the last time I went, Brittney, correct me if I'm wrong, the parking's, you don't pay, correct?
Yeah, we didn't pay anything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm going to start at the Naples Ristorante e Bar.
Also, I want to apologize to anybody that might speak fluent Italian. I know we are butchering these names. I know I don't speak Spanish fluently, but I am married to someone whose family's from Ecuador, and I cringe when I hear food reviewers saying like Spanish words. I'm just like, oh my God, that is terrible. Like pronunciation of that word, and then I'm just like butchering Italian today. So my apologies.
Mine too.
I'm not sorry at all. No, I'm just kidding. I am too.
All right. So Disney says celebrate the charm, cuisine, and spirit of southern Italy at this classic Napoleon eatery. They basically have wood-fired, authentic pizzas. They do not have a plant-based option, but they do offer during Pride Month what they call a Pride and Candy cannoli, which sounds really good. So I'm definitely gonna have to try that next June.
So is it all pizza?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
their main cuisine is pizza, but the wood-fired authentic pizza, so it is pretty tasty. They do also have a brunch on Sundays, so that's
Nice.
That's
I wonder what kind of food they have at the brunch. I'm sure it's not all pizza. Although that would be amazing, but I'm sure that they have other items as well.
yeah, I'm looking up brunch right now. They've got a yogurt breakfast parfait, a cinnamon raisin overnight oats, avocado toast, because it is California, Naples pork hash, a breakfast burrito, biscuits with Italian gravy, buttermilk pancakes, etc.
I've already had dinner, but this episode is making me want to have dinner number 2.
Okay.
And Brittany's already like, can I make it to Tony's Town Square?
I'm just gonna have to DoorDash some Olive Garden or something. Like,
Right.
I need a breadstick.
Yeah. So that is downtown Disney, and it's actually located very close to Napoleone. Somebody help me out with that one.
I gotta see how it looks.
Napolini. There we go.
Oh, Napolini. Yes, okay, that makes sense.
Napolini. Sorry.
Okay, so it's located next. Do you want to talk about Napolini?
Yeah, so it's located next to Napolini Pizzeria, which is also a pizzeria in downtown Disney. But this one serves more interesting signature pizzas. There's a hot honey pizza, a carne pizza, pepperoni, a barbecue chicken, sweet potato pizza, a Hawaiian pizza, which, you know, is your normal Hawaiian, Mexicana, and a margarita pizza.
Ooh, I want the hot honey one.
Yeah, what's nice about this location is the prices are from about $10 to $20, you know, and if you want extra toppings, it does go up from there. But that's really reasonable in a, you know, at a Disney location. Again, they have no plant-based or vegan or vegetarian items that I could find on their menu.
No, I was going to ask if sweet potato is a vegetarian option.
It might be, but it's not listed as that, so I would be hesitant to say that it is.
Okay. All right.
You would
have you been to any of those, the Napolini or the Naples one?
I have not. We went to downtown Disney last weekend, and I walked up to it, and I almost had it, but we decided to go to Earl's Sandwich instead.
To a completely different switch. The taste buds were all... Yeah. Okay. So I think Boardwalk Pizza is one that it looks like you have been to?
Yes, I have been to Boardwalk Pizza, and that's located inside the California Adventure Park, and it's over by what's now the Pixar Pier. So it's kind of over by like Goofy Sky School and kind of diagonal from what we in California lovingly call Mickey's Fun Wheel of Death.
Wait, quick tangent. Why is that? Is that because it like rocks back and forth like the way that it like shifts?
If you've ever seen the Wonder Wheel from Coney Island,
mm-hmm.
It's basically a replica of Coney Island's Wonder Wheel. If you sit in a swinging car, those things swing. Especially if you don't think very well and put all of your heavier people on one side and your not so heavy people on the other side.
I kind of want to try it.
Oh,
it's just that
fun. It is fun.
Yeah, my husband has a fear of heights, so I don't think he would want to ride the Ferris wheel, and then that's happening. No, I don't think we could do it. I'll have to do it alone.
Just let me know when you're going. I'll meet you there.
Okay, because I'd like to try it.
It's fun. I enjoy it, even though we call it the Fun Wheel of Death. It is very, very fun. Okay, so back to Boardwalk Pizza. They used to be just kind of your basic theme park pizza. However, when I was looking at, you know, some of the reviews, some of the menus, it looks like when they updated to Pixar Pier, they also updated their menu. I have not been there since the menu got updated, so I will have to go back and give that a try.
Okay.
But it is basically your quick service, you know, pizza, pasta, kids meal, a type of place.
Are they puffy pizzas? Does California do puffy?
Oh, this one wasn't a puffy pizza. This was more of your fold in half pizza.
Okay. All right. So that's a little upgrade.
It is a little upgrade.
Yeah.
However, the main star of the Italian restaurants in the California Disneyland Resort is the wine country.
Trattoria.
That's it. And it is in California Adventure. It's located on the Pacific Wharf, which is kind of towards the middle of the park. It's have the ambiance of like the wine country, and it's actually really gorgeous. If you don't know that it's there, you can walk right by it and not realize that there's a restaurant there. They
Is
have
it where?
anything.
Is it near where Lamplight Lounge is? Because I was looking all over for that restaurant, and it took me like
No,
forever.
no, it's not near Lamplight. It's actually closer to Carthay Circle. So, like, if you're walking into the park, you can kind of go straightish towards Cars Land, or you can go to the right towards Soren, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But then you'll see the rock work for Grizzly Peak if you're going towards Cars Land, and the restaurant's kind of over by the rock work of uh, Grizzly Peak. It's on the backside.
Oh, okay. As soon as you go into the park, if I can remember, it's like towards the right. Like
Yes.
it's the you would go right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it is definitely one that if you don't realize that that's a restaurant, you can walk right by it multiple times. But a couple of interesting things. They have your basic Italian fare. They've got spaghetti, they've got fried calamari, they've got fettuccine with shrimp, they've got chicken parmesan. They also have steak. Their prices are pretty reasonable for a table service. Reservations are recommended. And they do also have a World of Color dining package and a Oogie Boogie parade package.
Oh,
So
nice.
for $60, you get a 3-course meal and premium seating for one of those, either Oogie Boogie or World of Color, depending on when you're there.
Oh.
This restaurant, however, does have 3 plant-based options. They've got a raspberry creme brulee tart. They've got a spaghetti that is with some plant-based, and then they also have a tomato salad. This is the only restaurant, Italian-wise, that I found that had some, even though they're slim pickings, there are some plant-based options there.
Would you call it signature dining? I don't know if that's what they call it over there in California.
It's on the higher end. I would consider it on the higher end. You can get wine and beer flight and several other selections for wine. An interesting fact about this restaurant, it didn't open with California Adventure. Another sandwich and wine location was there, but they did have wine, and then it turned into the wine country.
You said it was
Uh,
called Sandwich and Wine?
it was a sandwich and wine place. I don't remember the name of it.
That's interesting. That's like an interesting. You never think to eat a sandwich with
I know,
wine.
right? But the one thing that is interesting to me, anyways, is when it did open, it was the first location in the Disney resort that was allowed to sell alcohol. Disneyland and California Adventure were originally dry parks, and when this restaurant opened, they were the first to sell alcohol.
Okay, nice. I mean, if they were gonna call their place Wine Country,
Right?
guess they're gonna have to, let some alcohol.
Yep. And then there is one other location that we can debate on whether we want to consider this a Italian cuisine or not. With Pizza Rizzo's in there, we can't forget Alien Pizza Planet.
Oh, yes, we have to consider that one, of course.
Which is at the Disneyland. It's located in Tomorrowland, and it says fuel up with our out of this world fast fare like breadsticks, pizza, and salad. It's an Italiano meal you can't refuse. So 6 of us got pizza meals there, and it was under $60. It was like 50 something dollars for all of us to eat there.
I mean,
Value-wise, it
don't
was
get me
good.
wrong. Quick service is good for the value. That's why you go there. You know.
Value-wise, it was good, and taste-wise, it's actually kind of one of my go-to restaurants at Disneyland.
Is it good?
It's pizza.
Is it puffy? Is this one puffy, or you guys
No,
just
it's
don't
not.
do
It's not
puffy?
puffy.
That's kind of interesting that California doesn't do it, but at
No.
Disney World, it's like a quick service staple. It's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
those Californians don't like to be puffy.
but that's extra bread, that nobody needs.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much, April. We're going to move into our special segment, Port Key Accommodates with Nicole. Nicole, welcome.
Thank you. How's everybody?
We're doing well. How are you?
Good.
I'm
We're
good.
hungry.
Fortunately, we're having spaghetti for dinner, so I'm not
Oh.
like everyone else.
Did you plan that? Did you plan
I
that,
did
Nicole?
not. I did not plan it. Of course, it's not Disney level, but we'll see how it goes.
I'm sure it's
So
better than Disney.
I hope so, but we'll see. So I continue to be impressed with Disney's information on their website for special needs, whether it's physical, neurological, or even dietary. I found a lot of information related to allergy friendly requests and special dietary requests. So I'm just going to run down what I found. For allergies, they can accommodate common and even uncommon allergy friendly requests. So, common allergies, most table service and select quick service restaurants can accommodate the following allergy friendly requests and intolerances without any advance notice, which is nice if you're in a pinch and just want something to eat. And the list includes eggs, fish, milk, peanuts, sesame, shellfish, soy, tree nuts, and wheat. For less common allergies, the same thing. Table service and quick service restaurants will do their best to accommodate if you need meals made without a food or ingredient that is not one of the allergies that the FDA considers most common. So these would be foods with gluten, lactose, corn, citrus, nightshade vegetables, which are like eggplant, and then those made without MSG.
I don't think I knew that there were vegetables called nightshades.
Yeah, I know. Isn't
I
that crazy?
I did not.
Eggplant's definitely one of them. I don't really know the rest of the list, but I know that eggplant is on there. We had a garden during COVID because we had nothing else to do.
Hmm.
So we did a lot of research, but anyway, so yes, nightshade vegetables includes eggplant. And they also will accommodate special dietary requests. You can request by email, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But these special dietary requests include diets such as no sugar added, desserts, plant based options, and in most cases, with this also, no advanced arrangements are needed. They could include smaller portions, low carbohydrate, low fat, low sodium, no sugar added, and again, the plant based options.
Oh, let me find out that I can go Disney on a diet. Okay, so Disney. Basically, I'm on this diet. Can this be low carb? Can this be low sodium? I think
Right?
that's awesome, but I feel like, I'm not doing it for like health reasons. So I'd feel like a jerk.
Right. Let's just see what we can do. But also, who
Right.
goes on vacation to try to have smaller portions? I
That's
understand the
true.
rest of it, but those smaller portions was interesting. I guess that's for people who might have had gastric bypass or other procedures, so they
Yeah.
don't eat as
Yeah.
much.
No, my
Yeah.
mom is on a low carb diet for health reasons, so that's good
Yeah.
to know. I didn't know that you could
Yeah,
request that.
and like the no sugar added, that's very, very helpful because
Hmm.
sometimes people who have diabetes, someone that has diabetes in my family, they feel like they can't eat anything, like because
Right.
everything makes their sugar high, and it just would be helpful to, like, have those options made ready for you so you don't even have to think about it.
Right.
So
I was really impressed with the information I found. For both of those, whether it's special dietary requests or allergy, they recommend to contact special.diets at disneyworld.com, but they don't want you to contact them any sooner than 14 days in advance of your travel to ask for special dietary request form. And then, if anyone in your party has four or more allergy friendly requests, or requires pureed meals, or adheres to a medically restrictive diet, they want you to reach out by email to that address that I just mentioned. And then, with the
okay.
information that you provide, they have a special diets team that will assist you in navigating the dining process. But they also mentioned that they would like for you to choose your restaurants in advance so they can hone in on where you're eating and what you can have and what you should steer clear of. So I
Okay,
thought
I
that
was,
was
Makes
really
sense.
great. So it's a whole staff of people who help guests with dietary needs.
that's awesome. I was just about to ask, do you have to tell them which restaurant you're going to so that they
Yeah.
know what to do? Okay. Yeah, that's very helpful. Seems like they thought of everything.
Right? So it looks like for the common dietary restrictions and the allergies, it's just no advance notice, but the other more intricate requirements, you would reach out by email and they will kind of walk you through what your options are. Another very impressive thing that I found was that Magic Kingdom, all of their table service offers a kosher meal, and for the halal meal, Tony's Tavern of all places offers a halal meal. They require, I think, 24 hours notice, but no more than that. I was really impressed that they offered those as well. And then there's some general tips for everybody, and that's really even for regular guests. Make reservations in advance. You can make your reservations online, and then you can actually add your dietary requests in your Disney Experience app, which I thought was really cool. And of course, you can check the menus online. When you arrive at the restaurant, you can talk to staff, and you can actually request to speak to a chef or a special diets trained cast member. And they can help you navigate your options with your dietary restrictions or your allergies. And you can also let your server know about your dietary needs. The only warning I really saw was you have to always consider cross contamination, because while they do their best to accommodate every restriction and allergy, the kitchens are busy and they just can't guarantee that, your meal doesn't touch tree nuts or dairy. So that's the only thing. But it looks, from what I found, they really do try to accommodate anybody's special request.
Yeah, it seems like they probably try to accommodate more than most places. Like it seems like they're going above and beyond to make it as seamless as possible. But just a little disclaimer at the end that, cross contamination can happen because they are making those other items. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's all very helpful information. Thank you so much for sharing that, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people did not know that this was the process. And I think just breaking it down in this kind of format, they will know exactly what to do when they need to request these special dietary needs. So Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, Nicole.
You're welcome. I actually learned a lot prepping for this episode. And I feel like Disney really does take care of those special requirements for their guests.
Yeah, we always get so much valuable information from Nicole segments.
Right?
Yes. Your research is very good and on point as well.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
All right, so I think that about does it for our episode, unless we have any last minute thoughts about Italian at Disney. Do we think like April, what do you think is a restaurant that you might try maybe next time you're in Disney World?
Well, I know when I go in October, I am definitely going to try that Enzo's Hideaway.
That was a good one.
That was a very, very good one, and I'm planning on visiting Epcot for the first time as a solo traveler, so I don't have to worry about other people's wants and desires. So I might have to try one of those in the Italy showcase as well.
Yes.
Nice. Brittney, which one do you think you're going to go for?
I'm going for Enzo's, definitely.
Okay, it might need to be a date, April.
Yeah, let us know when you're in town. We'll go get gorged on pasta together.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I think, Brittney, maybe you can guess what I want to try. That garlic bread with the vat of Alfredo sauce.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Look. It's so good.
That's all I want now.
I
want right now.
I wanted to slap Mickey Mouse in the face after I ate that. Okay. It was so good. Just
Jesus.
It's so good. It'll make you slap your mama. I was like, Mickey, get over here.
Yeah, Mickey, get over here.
What are you thinking with this?
Slap Mickey. Wow.
Brittney, why did you get banned from Disney? Well, it started with the garlic breadsticks.
Wait, but wouldn't you slap Mama Melrose? Or not Mama Melrose.
No, that's at Tony's. So I'm slapping
Tony.
I'm slapping Tony. I'm slapping the Lady and the Tramp. I'm slapping Mickey, the waiter, everybody.
Wow.
Myself. Okay. It was so good.
This is not the answer, guys.
These are love slaps.
It can't be this good. We have to write the world
what's happening in the world right now. This is so good.
Well, on that note, I think that does it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed the show and you earned your Disney Italian dining stamp.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok. Just search the Port Key Passport. Drop us a line at passport@portkeyvacations.com. Listen and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Plan your next adventure by contacting your favorite Port Key Passport member at portkeyvacations.com. And don't forget to check out our sister podcast on the UUOP network, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, Taste of Universal Orlando Food podcast, and Theme Park Duo for West Coast news and updates.
Your passport, please.
I feel like Disney Springs has some real hidden gems, but the first one I'm going to talk about is called Enzo's Hideaway. So that is a table service restaurant. So you're getting the whole kit and caboodle. You're getting your waiter. you're getting I just lost it, y'all. Cut.
Let me put a marker.
Thanks. Anyways.